Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. This is Dell from True Essence Connection, and wanted to just connect deeper with you in this moment because I just had an amazing digital summit and got to share myself and share a moment with other infinite beings. But definitely felt the need to say this message to everyone, and what that message is you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Reason why I say that is in our world, we deal with so many things in our life, so much pain, so much stress, so much emotions, as you would say. And we feel to the point of that we're alone. Nobody understands my story. Nobody knows what I've been through. Nobody will know about this. Nobody can be able to feel what I'm feeling. And you're right about that. Meaning like nobody been able to go on your own journey because it's your own unique journey. But the feeling of alone is alone, meaning you have your own path. But what if there's an opportunity to share with people who went through similar emotions that you're going through? There's always people out there. And even if there's not, I feel what we truly are looking for is just a non judgmental space to really allow us to share what's happening with us, share in the moment our pain, share in the moment our emotions, and just be heard and be said it's okay and be able to process it. It's something that we can see with social media. It's not really out there. There's more places for shame and judgment and bitterness and going against each other and labeling each other and all these other stuff out there. And even the facade of people spreading like, oh, everything is positive and great in life on a conditional standpoint, and not really showing like the inner workings that's happening, the inner conflict that we all have. So this label of social media, by looking at other people who having this life, and it's like, wow, they don't really go through stuff. They don't understand the stuff that I go through, which is, like I said before, I could totally hear where you're coming from. But let's be real. We all have our own shit that we deal with. We all dealing with it in different ways. We're not alone. We all have our own shit in our life. I have my own shit that's happening right now. But what happens and what's the opportunity is what do you do when you have this shit? There's different modalities out there to allow you to be with the shit. Meditation, breath work, therapy, coaching, all these different ways of being able to sit with what is happening in a moment. And these things help, but what is the real essence of these things? It's allowing you to be present to you in the moment and be able to work through it. That's what it's all about. That is what it really is. So, with that and bringing it home, like I said, you're not alone. You may be alone in your own path, but together we can be able to have a space to allow co-creations to happen, allow yourself to not be judged, allow yourself to be heard. That's what's needed right now because we all have a lot of pain that we're processing. There's a lot. The collective pain right now is very massive. And we all are dealing with some shit. And we can continue to do what we did before, in which we distract ourselves from really sitting with that and acknowledging that. And it works to a certain point, but it gets very intense and not really dealing with what's happening. And you you can continue to do it that way. Or if people are looking for another way, if you really want to be quote unquote done with the pain and done with this and done from running away, pretty much from yourself, sit with yourself. It's okay. And also sit in the space with other people that can hold the space for you not to be judged, just to be heard, loved, and acknowledged. As this is right behind me, love. You see what happens? And this is the perfect example of what can happen of a co-created space of love. Look at this. This is like what we can do. This is what is possible. And yeah, thank you for connecting with me. I'm going to drop off at 5:28 because that's my birthday. Stay connected.